Tyler Perry's bombshell speech at the 2025 BET Awards, accusing Meghan Markle of exploiting his kindness, sent shockwaves through Hollywood, unraveling her carefully crafted image as a feminist icon and exposing a pattern of one-sided relationships. Once a steadfast ally who provided refuge during her royal exit, Perry's public indictment, delivered with quiet devastation, painted Meghan as ungrateful, manipulative, and strategically disloyal. His words, "Someone walked into my life with an empty suitcase and walked out with the whole house," ignited a firestorm on X, where hashtags like #MeghanExposed trended and memes dissected her fall from grace. The controversy, amplified by whispers from former staff and industry insiders, threatens to dismantle Meghan's empire, from her Netflix ventures to the embattled American Riviera orchard, raising questions about her authenticity and the cost of her ambition in a world that demands reciprocity. The saga began in 2018, when Perry, a Black Hollywood mogul, sent Meghan a heartfelt letter empathizing with her pre-wedding media scrutiny. Though they hadn't met, his gesture forged a bond rooted in shared resilience against public judgment. When Meghan and Prince Harry fled the monarchy in 2020, facing a media tidal wave and withdrawn royal security, Perry became their lifeline. He sent a private jet to whisk them from Canada to his $18 million Beverly Hills mansion, where they lived rent-free with 24/7 security he funded. There, Archie took his first steps, and Lilibet was born, with Perry named her godfather in 2021, a testament to a bond Meghan called family. Yet Perry's silence about his generosity contrasted with Meghan's public gratitude, like her 2022 Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, where she praised his support. At the BET Awards on June 9, 2025, Perry shattered this narrative. Speaking at Los Angeles' Peacock Theater, he recounted opening his home to a friend on the run, only to be met with silence once they no longer needed him. "When they called me family, I believed it," he said, eyes heavy. "But when they didn't need me, I didn't get a thank you call." He described Meghan demanding his private jet without discussing costs, losing her temper when refused, and leveraging his name in 2024 pitches to sponsors without consent. "This wasn't friendship. It was strategic exploitation," he declared, leaving the audience stunned. X erupted, with users like @CandidCoverage calling it Meghan's mask slipping. Perry's speech wasn't a sudden outburst, but a breaking point. Sources close to him revealed years of emotional and financial strain, with Meghan's midnight SOS calls and requests unreciprocated by gratitude. Insiders whispered she treated loyalty as currency, cutting ties when allies lost value. A 2024 incident, where Meghan implied Perry backed her media venture without his knowledge, pushed him to speak out to protect his reputation. Former staff echoed his sentiments.
A producer from her defunct Spotify deal described her as controlling, seeking sycophants, not partners. A former Archwell assistant called her workplace emotionally intense, where gratitude was scarce. Even Oprah's circle, once close, grew distant, offering no defense post-speech. Meghan's empire reeled. Her Netflix series with Love, Meghan, launched in 2025, aimed to rebrand her as a modern Martha Stewart, but faced backlash for inauthenticity. Post-Perry, Netflix shelved Season 2, with an executive citing misalignment with audience expectations. American Riviera Orchard, already plagued by trademark disputes and accusations of copying a Spanish town's coat of arms, saw investors pull back. Archwell, listed as delinquent in 2024 for late tax filings, reported a $674,000 loss despite $8.5 million in reserves, fueling skepticism about its management. A viral twerking video from Lilibet's delivery room, meant to be relatable, backfired, with ex-users accusing Meghan of staging her life for clout. Meghan's silence post-speech, unlike her usual media-savvy responses, spoke volumes. Her team's attempts to paint Perry as bitter failed, with major outlets like The Hollywood Reporter declining exclusives. Her angry messages to Perry, accusing him of betrayal, went unanswered, signaling the end of their bond. Royal experts criticized her silence as self-serving, noting Perry's role as a rare A-lister who defended her. "Silence is betrayal," one quoted Harry, highlighting the Sussexes' failure to support their godfather. The royal family, long a target of Meghan's critiques via Oprah and Netflix, remains silent. But British media seized the moment, framing her as a parasite on royal fame. A 2025 poll showed US support for the Sussexes dropped 30%, with UK sentiment even bleaker. Hollywood, wary of her toxic reputation, saw producers and investors withdraw from projects. A Netflix insider told Decider her name no longer drew progressive platforms, while Archwell delayed projects and froze hiring. Meghan's solo appearance at Perry's Paley Honours Gala in December 2024, sans Harry, fueled marriage rumours, though Perry then called their friendship pure. By June 2025, that purity was gone. Unverified YouTube claims of Perry exposing Meghan's massive debts at the BET Awards lack credible evidence, with his speech focusing on betrayal, not finances. Yet, they amplified the narrative, trending on X alongside #MeghanExposed. Perry's stature billionaire studio owner who uplifted black voices lent his words weight, making his indictment a cultural verdict. Unlike tabloid rumors, this came from a man who housed her family, funded their safety, and asked for nothing. His speech, coupled with staff and industry whispers, painted Meghan as a performer behind a curated victim narrative, leveraging relationships until they serve no purpose. Meghan's fall reflects a broader reckoning. Authenticity matters. Her brand, built on borrowed prestige and royal rebellion, crumbled when allies like Perry's exposed its hollow core. As Hollywood distances itself and fans grow quiet, Meghan faces an identity crisis. Is she a misunderstood trailblazer or a master manipulator? The question lingers, unanswered, as her narrative slips from her control, rewritten by those she once called family.